The gray rock method is a boundary-setting strategy where someone minimizes emotional reactivity and presents themselves as neutral, dull, and uninteresting to de-escalate manipulation, conflict, or abuse. Clinically, it's often described in behavioral terms, but psychoanalytically, and through the lens of courage and vulnerability, it tells a deeper story about self-protection and connection. What's the protective function of gray rocking? From a psychoanalytic perspective, gray rocking works like a defense mechanism. It's a way of saying, I will not give you the keys to my nervous system. When a manipulator tries to provoke or wound, the individual pulls back their effect, like drawing a cloak around the ego to prevent further injury. In moments of danger, this is survival. It's the psyche's refusal to be colonized by another's projections. Neutrality without collusion. For clinicians, this echoes analytic neutrality. Therapists don't feed destructive projections, but contain them within the therapeutic frame. Gray rocking is the everyday person's version, refusing to feel another's need for drama or emotional supply. It's not about coldness. It's about conserving psychic space. It is an act of radical self-respect, refusing to betray yourself just to keep the peace. Object relations and breaking cycles. Manipulators often seek to provoke strong responses to confirm their inner world. They want to replay old scripts where they're powerful and the other is reactive. By becoming a gray rock, the target quietly says, I will not co-star in this old play. It interrupts destructive reenactments and symbolically opens space for healthier relational possibilities. The risks we don't talk about. Here's the hard truth. If gray rocking becomes a lifestyle instead of situational survival strategy, it can harden into emotional withdrawal. Over time, we risk internalizing the gray rock itself, forgetting that we were made for aliveness, intimacy, and joy. Survival is not the same as living. Clinical and human implications. In therapy, gray rock can be honored as a brilliant adaptation and also gently questioned when it blocks intimacy. The task isn't to strip away defenses too soon, but to invite curiosity. What might freedom look like beyond withdrawal? Supervisors might ask, when does neutrality protect, and when does it collude with avoidance? Ultimately, the psychoanalytic and human task is to move from defense to freedom, from survival to choice. So, gray rocking is not weakness. It's a moment of fierce boundary setting. But healing calls us to move from stone to soil, from defense to growth, where relationships aren't just survived but reimagined. From stone to soil, what does an active hope practice look like? When you notice yourself gray rocking, pause afterwards and try this. Name the boundary you protected. Say to yourself, I honor my nervous system by not feeding what harms me. Reclaim aliveness. Place your hand on your chest, take a deep breath, and ask, where do I want to put my life energy now that I didn't give it away? Anchor in possibility. Write down one small life-affirming action, calling a friend, taking a walk, creating something that reminds you you're more than a defense. Choose soil over stone. Imagine the gray rock turning into soil, firm but fertile, capable of growth. Whisper to yourself, I am not just surviving, I am growing. This practice transforms a method from mere survival into active hope, the courage to protect your boundaries while still moving toward freedom, intimacy, and joy.